The first award of the evening is the CILT Founders Award. This Founders Award was established on CILT's 10th anniversary in 1995. It recognizes the significant contributions of an individual who exemplifies and has advanced the philosophy and principles of the independent movement in the spirit of our founders. I'm thrilled to announce that the board has selected Lisa DeBono as the recipient of the 2024-2025 Founders Award for her significant contributions to CILT and the direct funding program. With that, I would like to invite Wendy to say some words about Lisa. Wendy?
With pleasure, Darren. And Lisa, I know you're here. Could you put your camera on so we can see you?
I did put my camera on. I was.
Hello.
I'm just.
Congratulations to you. I am so pleased.
Thank you.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Lisa. Lisa has been a transformative force for CILT for 30 years, over 30 years. Her fierce commitment to the direct funding program has had an enormous impact on the lives of disabled people across Ontario, meeting the needs of consumers to live independently and participate in their communities. Lisa was born and raised in Etobicoke and attended York University, graduating in 1989 with an honors Bachelor of Arts degree in English. After spending some time working, she and her future husband, Jim, took a year off and traveled the world together, marrying in 1992. Lisa joined DF in 1994 as the administrative coordinator, leading many of the eligibility interview panels and even often traveling across the province to meet applicants in person. She also helped some of the original self-managers with their payrolls back before everybody hired their own bookkeepers. Lisa knows all of the original self-managers from that 75-person pilot, and they all remember you fondly, Lisa. One of the biggest privileges of her career, and we hear about this often from you, was to work alongside your friend and mentor, Ian Parker, who passed away in 2021. And Ian is very missed. Lisa and Ian were always great supporters for each other during challenging times. Their families also became very close. And apparently once, Lisa, you won a trivia contest for knowing the most minutia about Ian. And I would love to hear more about that contest at some point. Together, they helped to grow DF from a 75-person pilot project to include the many hundreds of self-managers on the program today. In fact, more than 1,800 self-managers have been involved in the program since its start. The impact that Lisa has brought to the program would see her promoted to being the program manager in 2011. When COVID forced CILT to pivot to being fully online in our working environment, Lisa fearlessly navigated DF through that shift to ensure that self-managers would continue to receive uninterrupted funding. And I have to say, we were right alongside each other through that process. Not many people know this, but we had no PPE. We overnight had no access to PPE, and we had almost 1,000 people on the program that needed it. And Lisa, I don't know how you did it. Just nerves of steel. But you got us there, and it was tremendous to work alongside you through that challenging time. Lisa worked with her team to provide updates and resources about PPE. At one time, it was even down to, we know that there's a Canadian Tire down the road in this particular town that has PPE at the moment because they used it for painting. So it was a very stressful time, and you led your team and you rallied incredibly well to be able to meet the needs of the community across the province. You also worked with your team to spread information about vaccines to the community, and also worked, frankly, to advocate for those vaccines being made available to self-managers as a priority. Lisa continues to drive the program forward with compassion, expertise, and frankly, contagious enthusiasm. That's something that we love about you, Lisa. Lisa enjoys spending time with Jim, her 2 children, Rose and Jacob, and the family cat, Mango, and the dog, Gracie, who we often hear lots about. When she's not at her desk, we know that she walks Gracie and along with her neighbors, and she is a very determined, do-it-yourself homeowner. So we have spent many meetings talking about plumbing, painting. The back deck had some raccoons under it at one point. So we know how dedicated you are, Lisa, not just to DF, but to supporting everybody in your family, and everybody that you work with feels the love. So we thank you. We know that we can always count on you to promote direct funding and independent living wherever you go. And I know for a fact that you take all of the cards out with you and will approach people randomly wherever you are, be it the airport or a festival. You will still talk to people about direct funding. That is how dedicated you are to this program, and what an incredible ambassador you have been. In last year's annual report, you wrote, Lisa, quote, "I have always believed direct funding is a program that epitomizes the independent living philosophy because it truly offers choice, flexibility, and control over one's life in a way no other program does. I am pleased and proud to have been a part of this amazing program for the past 3 decades." And Lisa, we are proud of you. Your ongoing commitments and contributions to championing and fighting for direct funding are highly valued. I said this at the anniversary, but I want to say it here. I have sat alongside you in more meetings than I can count where we are fighting for this program, and you are such an eloquent, dedicated, and passionate advocate for this program. In private, you are just as eloquent in private as you are in public, and I am very grateful for you for that work. And I want everybody to know that that's the contribution that you bring. So on behalf of CILT's board, I'm happy to present to you, Lisa, the Founders Award, as much deserved recognition of your excellent work and your support and your love for the direct funding program, for CILT, and for the disability community for over 30 years. You continue to amaze me every single day. So thank you very much, Lisa, and congratulations. And I'd like to just offer you an opportunity to say a few words. And don't make me cry, too.
Oh, I can't believe you said all that, Wendy. I can't believe you now expect me to speak after this because, oh my gosh. I just want everybody to know I have access to the AGM script, but I would not have read this part in advance because that felt cheating, and I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So it's hard for me to express how deeply honored I am to receive the Founders Award from CILT. This recognition is not just a personal milestone, but it's a testament to the collective efforts and unwavering dedication of everyone in the independent living movement. For the past 31 years, I said 30 years last year, but Melissa, I think I'm at 31 now, or I'm pretty close. I have had the privilege of working with the direct funding program. This journey has been more than just a career. It has been a commitment to a philosophy that empowers individuals with disabilities to take control of their own lives. The independent living philosophy is not just about providing services. It's about fostering autonomy, dignity, and self-determination. Throughout my tenure, I have witnessed firsthand the transformative power of this philosophy. I have seen individuals break barriers, achieve their dreams, and live life on their own terms, on their own terms. These experiences have reinforced my belief in the importance of our work and the impact it has on the lives of so many. I would like to extend my heartfelt, and when I say heartfelt, everybody who knows me knows, I mean heartfelt gratitude to CILT for all the wonderful years and the education and enlightenment I have received. I have certainly learned more from my colleagues and self-managers than they have learned from me, and it is energizing to work in a place where you are so constantly in a state of learning. I am immensely grateful to my colleagues, my mentors, and the countless individuals who have supported, inspired, and instructed me along the way. This award is a shared achievement, and I am proud to be part of such a dedicated and passionate community. On a lighter note, I do have to share a little story about how proud I am of having received this award. On September 10th, Wendy shared with me that I was the Founders Award recipient, and as she will attest, I was speechless. For those of you who know me, that is saying something. I immediately went and told my family that I was receiving the same award my mentor, Ian Parker, received in 2012, and how very proud I was of receiving the same award as Sandra Carpenter, Hazel Self, Tracy Odell, and Catherine Frazee. As it turns out, the celebration of direct funding's 30th anniversary was only 2 days later on September the 12th. So after the big day of celebrations, my daughter asked me what time I was coming home. I thought this was kind of an odd question. Whatever, I said somewhere in this vicinity. When I walked into my kitchen on Friday night, the speaker started playing "We Are the Champions" by Queen. And I stood dumbfounded in my kitchen, trying to figure out what was going on. When I walked into the dining room, there was my whole family, my husband Jim, my daughter Rose, my son Jacob, our family partner Zach, my cat, and my dog. There was food, there was flowers, a charcuterie board, and everybody said, "Congratulations on your Founders Award." We were good 15 minutes before I said, "Sorry, folks, that award is actually not coming for 2 more weeks. But thank you so much. I tell you this story so you know how much this award meant to me and how I expressed it to my family as how important it was to me." So I not only got the honor of receiving this award tonight, but I get to celebrate it on multiple occasions. In closing, I want to assure you all that I am and I will always remain committed to advocating for the rights and independence of individuals with disabilities. I am dedicated to ensuring that the independent living philosophy is understood by everyone I work with, including our funders, who may sometimes be a step or two removed from our community. From the bottom of my heart, I once again want to thank CILT, our board, and all of you for this incredible honor. Thank you.
Can everybody just unmute for a second and we can clap for you, Lisa?
Yes.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Amazing. Oh, yay. And your family's there too. Brilliant. Congratulations, Lisa. Thank you.